All right, now let's talk a bit about the future. Over the last few years, Facebook has really evolved in our approach to how we connect the world. Facebook used to be this single blue app, and it did a lot of different things. Now Facebook is a family of apps. More than 1.4 billion people use the core Facebook app, but also more than 700 million people use Groups, and 700 million use WhatsApp, and 600 million use Messenger, and more than 300 million people use Instagram every month. Now, we're building this family so we can offer unique world-class experiences for all of the ways that people want to share. Because people need to be able to express everything that matters to them with all of the different groups of people that they care about. This is how we give people the power to share and to make the world more open and connected. Now, there are so many more ways that people want to share, that this family is just going to keep on growing. But it's important to keep this shift in mind because moving from just being a single service to a family of world-class apps for helping people share in different ways is the biggest shift that we've made in our strategy of helping to connect people in many years. Now, this also reflects the fact that the content that people want to share is changing too. Over time, there's this really clear trend that technology gives us tools for sharing richer and richer content with an increasing frequency. So if you look back at Facebook 5 years ago, most of the content that people shared was text, right? Status updates and wall posts. Now, today, it's photos and other visual content. If you fast forward 5 years, it's going to be video. And if you look out even further beyond that, it's probably going to be even more immersive content like VR and AR. Now, at the same time as we're seeing this trend towards increasing richness of content, we're also seeing that the frequency of sharing is increasing. You know, now everyone has messaging apps and Groups apps on their phones that allow us to constantly stay connected with all the people that we care about and share many more times each day than we've been able to in the past. So this is a really big opportunity. But we can't do it alone. Because all of the different things that people want to share are happening in all of the different apps that you're building. So in order to keep up with this future, where people are going to want to share all these new kinds of content, we need to be able to build tools for you to enable people to share all of the different kinds of content that they're producing with all the people they care about. So we're going to go about doing this by preparing for a future where there are going to be all different kinds of content that people want to share to all different kinds of people. So let's get started today I want to show you something kind of fun. It's a bit futuristic, but it's an example of the kind of content that we expect to see in the system over time. So right now, we're at this interesting transition where we're starting to see traditional video blend with even more immersive content. Now, when you think about virtual reality, a lot of people first think about gaming. But I actually think that video is going to be even more engaging in a lot of ways. So these are spherical videos. You can move around within it and you can change your viewing angle. And that's possible because the videos are filmed on up to 24 different cameras at once. Now, this is a new and much more immersive type of content. It's not something that you just consume passively. You're actually interacting with it, and you feel like you're there. So soon, we're going to start supporting spherical videos in Newsfeed. People already watch more than 3 billion videos a day in Newsfeed, and it's some of the most engaging content in our system. We're going to bring spherical videos to Oculus too. You're going to be able to put on your headset and just feel like you're really there. So we're actually experimenting with live spherical video here today. We have a spherical camera filming at our headquarters down in Menlo Park. So after this session is done, you could head over to our humorously and ironically named teleportation station to get a sense of what our crew down at Facebook headquarters feels about F8. All right, so now moving on, continuing this theme of all of these different kinds of content that we want to enable people to share, but moving to something that's a little bit more in the present. The next thing we want to do is make it easier for people to share all of the different kinds of content that they're creating in your apps with all of the different people they care about across the whole Facebook family of apps. So we're going to simplify our interfaces for sharing from apps to Facebook family. Now, today there are actually more than a dozen different ways that you can share from an app into Facebook. And that's because, there are all these different interfaces on iOS and Android and Windows Phone and mobile web and desktop. Now, what all these different versions mean is that whatever the best version is not what everyone is using today. And we've heard this feedback very clearly from everyone in our community and our developers, that they want us to fix this. Because people want to be able to share into messages, right? People want to be able to share into groups. People never want to be surprised by what their content is going to look like when they share it. So today, we're going to fix this. We're introducing an elegant and consistent way to share from all of the different apps that you're building across the whole family of different Facebook services. So the new share sheet creates a consistent experience for everyone using apps to share with anyone they want, including in Messenger and groups. So if you want to share that run that you made with just a few people instead of all of your friends on Facebook or Instagram, now you can do that in exactly the same way that you would have previously shared into a feed. So this is just the first step towards creating better sharing experiences across this whole family of apps. And we're going to have a lot more to talk about in this vein over the coming few months. All right, now the last area that I want to talk about is focusing on building platforms across our whole family of apps. Now, one of the fastest growing and most important members of our family is Messenger. We launched Messenger about 4 years ago, and now more than 600 million people are using Messenger to communicate every month. And as Messenger has grown, we think that this service has the potential to help people express themselves in new ways, to connect hundreds of millions of new people, and to become a really important communication tool for the world. So over the last couple of years, we've been building Messenger into a service that can help you express yourself in many more ways beyond just simple text messages. We added basic staples like photos and video. We added stickers to help people easily express any emotion. We added location so that you can easily tell your friends where you are. We added voice calling recently. And now already, Messenger accounts for more than 10% of mobile VoIP calling globally, and it's growing really quickly. And we just started rolling out payments, and that was just last week. So we're continuing to develop new things. We have a lot more planned in the months ahead. But until now, we've focused on improving Messenger by building all of these features ourselves. So today, we're going to talk about the next step in our Messenger strategy. Today, we're introducing Messenger Platform. It's a new platform that developers... Messenger Platform is a new platform that developers can use to build apps that help people connect with the more than 600 million people who are using Messenger as they communicate every day. So by opening up Messenger as a platform, we're going to be able to help people express themselves in rich new ways and make their conversations better. So now there are going to be a lot of things that we can do with Messenger Platform over time. Right? This is a really exciting, big new area and opportunity. But we want to start small and focused today. So we're going to talk about two things. And the first is giving people more tools for expression. I'm going to show you quickly how this works. So we're expanding the Composer in Messenger. So now you're going to be able to easily inline find different services that help you say anything you want better. And you're going to be able to discover these services right in line. And they're going to deep link right to the App Store so that you can download them very easily. And you can create content. You can share it directly into Messenger. And what you're going to see is that your friends are going to be easily able to reply and install the apps that you're sharing with them. So here's an example of just a really quick video that we made right before this with an app called JibJab. I sent this to our developer team who's working on Facebook platform, congratulating them on shipping this. And yeah, it's simple. It's fun. It's easy. All right, so we're really excited about about the new kinds of things and creative tools that we're going to be able to enable with Messenger platform. And there's a lot more to do here, but we're really excited to see what you're all going to be able to do, even with these fast and simple tools that we're rolling out first. All right, now the second thing that we want to talk about is making Messenger a place where you can easily communicate with the businesses you care about, in addition to the people you care about. So currently, if you want to get in touch with a business, most of us probably still call them. But, I don't actually know anyone who likes calling businesses, right? I mean, it's just not fast or convenient, and it definitely doesn't feel like the future. So, think about how useful it would be if you could just message a business and instantly get information about whatever you need, make a reservation, buy something in line, change shipping information and times. So today, we're introducing a way for you to communicate with businesses right through Messenger. And we think that the key to making this experience good is starting these conversations at the right time. So for example, right after you purchase something online, if you need to change your order, you're going to be able to do that right in Messenger. You're going to receive a receipt as well as shipping information. You can track your package. Helping people communicate more naturally with businesses is going to improve, I think, almost every person's life, because it's something that everyone does. So I'm really excited to see how people start to use this and businesses start to use this when we start rolling it out pretty soon. Now, we're already working with a small set of partners on this, and this is something that David is going to talk about along with the rest of Messenger platform in just a moment. All right.